Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. For the people who are first time here, we are building our van from scratch with no experience but with a lot of passion.
I think you know where are we going with this one. Today we are building toilet. This is pretty sensitive topic and everybody has different opinions, but we decided to have one and to have this sliding shelf for it. And also Vicky, may you give a comment?
We all use toilet and in the public places you can find them dirty or you can't find them anywhere at all. So we decided that we want to have our own private toilet in the van, and we are confident about cleaning it and using it in here. Our strategy is gonna be to make a sliding toilet. I'm just gonna show like example. Of course, the chair is a little bit bigger, but our toilet is gonna be in the box inside, so we will have enough space for the shower itself.
As we are planning to live in our van during the winter and all the seasons, this was the main reason we decided we need to have something inside our van. There are a few options when it comes to the toilets, and we realized that we don't want to have any chemical items in our van to deal with them, have a black water tank. Of course, we don't want to have the full compost toilet because it doesn't do any proper composting in a short period. And after all the research, we realized that this is the best option for us. And we found this company, Trelino. It's made in Europe, exactly in the Germany. And I can't take it out. And we already have our package here. So let's see what we have inside. So the main principle of the separation toilet is that you have two separate areas for number 1 and number 2. And there are a few items to go with the toilet. This is the tank for number 1 and this is the bucket for number 2. And we have a few extra things with the toilet. So it's the litter for composting toilet, so it gets all the smell. We don't want to store stuff in our van, so we're just gonna use the bags. We're gonna do our stuff and throw it in the garbage. And there's a new extra thing. It's unimeter, so it can measure how much stuff you have in your tank and you won't overspill it. We are really happy to be partners with Trelino because we chose this product even before reaching out to them. Editing video now, and we just got €30 gift code if you buy Trelino toilet through our link. Thank you for supporting the channel. And now we have our toilet on our table next to our van, and we just need to build it inside. And of course I haven't even showed you the main part of the toilet. Let me get it out. We chose the Evo style of the toilet. There are a few options in the Trelino company. We wanted to have the white one, which is gonna go with our design in the van. And the main principle is just to put two separate buckets inside. And just throw the separation part on top. This toilet has automatic softening lid, so you don't need to press it and it goes down automatically. This toilet is not for sitting on the top, so you need to be careful about it. And a really cute surprise in the package to find the small details. Package is really light and toilet weighs around 6-7 kilos with all the stuff in it. So it's really light for the weight saving in your van.
You have to be pretty accurate.
We have to check if it fits. Now we have to check if we measured right.
Whoa! It is
So,
tight.
yeah.
Well, it does fit, Vika. Okay, but it has just 1-2 centimeters.
Of extra space. We just tested the capacity and it's 10 liters. The lid has the fume diffuser, and we now gonna test the level indicator, which gonna be really useful in everyday use and help us from overspilling the tank. And we can see that we need to utilize our stuff. We're just gonna change the lid from the using one to the emptying one.
Good morning. Today I'm doing the drawer for our toilet, going to use exact measurements as we got over here. And later I'm going to explain the details of how we are going to install inside. A bit of a crazy idea, but we had to come up with something. And let's jump into time lapse. After half of the day, I have this drawer ready. This will be housing for our Trelino toilet, and I made it from 12mm plywood. I didn't use the bigger one because it would get very heavy, and also I think it's enough to hold our weight. I used a few methods of strengthening it. One of it is I did the aluminum bracket underneath it, just to hold the whole weight. Also, I combined it with the screws, 3x30mm ones. On all the edges, I did an extra because I just wanted to be extra sure while sitting on it. And yeah, let's do the fitting. It will look like this. It's already pretty heavy. That's why we got those rails, and we were a bit unfortunate because we couldn't find the stronger ones. These ones are just 45 kilos, but we decided to use 3 pairs of them. We will stack them like this. It's not very usual type of using them, but we didn't have any heavy-duty ones at our shop. For now, Vicky is going to paint all of the casing and sealing it from water and from fumes, etc., just to last longer. And I'm going to try figuring out where and how to put them so we can have a drawer inside our shower area. Vicky painted the shelf with a few coats for protection. I made 2 of those. This will hold all of the shelf. I have all the details ready. These ones, the triple layer sliders, and I will fasten it to the ground with these. So I'm just going to show where I'm going to attach this one. All the shelf structure will go over here. And we were talking how to maximize the space in the shower, so the box for toilet will be underneath the sink, and it will just slide over here, and then we will put it inside just to preserve the fumes and to maximize our shower tray area. I'm a bit sick, and sorry for the timing. We are a bit late with the videos, but as we are filming the toilet video, I thought that step after step after step I will not mention the bathroom in our videos at all, but I see that we have plenty of material and plenty of stuff we learned, and I believe we can share with you guys. So this time I will do the video about the toilet, but in the next video I will show everything about the bathroom area and the water system. Also, I tried to find the plumber which would be available, and the minimum amount of waiting for a plumber was 2 weeks. So obviously I decided that I can learn plumbing in 2 weeks slowly with the tutorials. I think if I managed to do electrics and insulation and all the other stuff, I think it would be doable. We have this creation, and before adding the rest of the sliders, I think it would be the best to insert into the original place and see if everything's okay measuring wise, and then we can fasten it all up. We have a green light to install the rest of the sliders, which we are going to do right now, but for now it's looks like our plan worked. I decided to screw everything on the table because I believe it will be a lot easier when I have easy access to everything and Vicky don't have to hold it for half an hour.
During our previous experience of camping, we realized that have a toilet in our van is necessity, and to install the composting toilet doesn't require water or electricity, so it's easy to do it. We chose to pick the large size of Trelino toilet, but you can choose from 3 different sizes.
Good thing that it's feeling very stiff, and it's just feels like it will hold my weight. But we will do the test later after we are going to install, because now I just got it screwed to the wall just a little bit for easier install. After, Vicky will sit on it for the first time and we will see if it breaks. Downside of it, it's a bit hard to take it out. For me it's decent, but for Vicky it will be pretty hard. Not really sure what to do extra. I think I did a pretty good job with alignment, but I believe that only 1 millimeter off and those rails just counterbalancing each other. I don't know. I did best I could. We will see after install how it will perform. So now the last piece of this puzzle, it's few wooden brackets just to hold the structure horizontally. It feels like never-ending story, but a few more steps before we install it into our camper van. I installed this little piece in front because I will show you. After the Trelino comes in, my fingers will go here, so I have space as a handle, and in the back, just in case we're off-roading or just simple driving, I'm going to put this thing . I think this is the place that we planned.
We need to check from the front.
Feels crowded. Then the toilet is out. That's why we decided to make separate compartments so we don't have to deal with it. I'm pretty nervous because now we have to make the final test.
Okay, got confirmation from Vicky that she's going to stand inside.
If it doesn't hold me, it surely doesn't hold you. Oh! I'm just holding in case if it falls. Okay, I can confirm it holds me. Now we have to check you if it holds your weight.
Okay. Okay. First try. And I don't know, feels pretty strong. Actually, no wobbling at all. So everything holds in places. Very strange. Not a huge space, but it's normal in a van.
I really can't believe that we already have the toilet inside our van. It looked impossible at some point because we had some difficulties with planning and materials, but we made our hidden compartment. And I believe that we are gonna appreciate the toilet even more during the winter or rainy days when we don't need to go outside to find the public toilet and we just can come into our private space and do all the stuff that we need. We are really thankful for Trelino creating this amazing product that fits our van perfectly. Thank you for watching and see you in next video.